Thank you, Madam Chair. I currently serve as the Chairman of the Board of the Association of Small Business Development Centers, and we're very honored to be here today to have you hear our views. Some 900 individual SBDC service centers and approximately 5,000 professionals are in place providing expert counsel on management and technical areas critical to
Excuse me, sir. Do you have the mic on? Is it? Okay.
Yes, I did.
Bring it closer to you.
Okay. How's that? Small businesses are adjusting to survive in a historic decline in spending, which means potentially greater layoffs and closures. Madam Chair, your efforts to increase funding for the SBDCs has increased assistance to small businesses. However, state revenues have declined sharply and SBDC budgets are being cut to help balance budgets. Compared to 2001, SBDC national counseling is down by some 60,000 businesses directly due to declining capacity. Training programs are down by 109,000, also due to a declining capacity and a shift in priorities to long-term counseling. During this same period, many states have closed operations and/or eliminated business consultants. Some have seen host institutions leave the program at a time when small business assistance is critically needed and SBDCs are being inundated with unemployed and existing small businesses seeking greater assistance. Management and technical assistance can make the difference for potentially millions of small businesses. Key management and fundamental principles and practices can assist many businesses to survive what would otherwise be failure in difficult times. The critical issue is the management decisions these small business owners and aspiring entrepreneurs will make in an economic and business environment which they are unfamiliar. Small business owners know their business. However, they have little training or experience in how to manage a business in times like these. Many are not prepared to take advantage of the significant opportunities of the stimulus package. Many of the small business owners who face the most difficult decisions in this economy are women and minority business owners. SBDCs across the country are successfully engaged in outreach to these segments of the community, with counseling exceeding the national percentage of business owners. More can be done, and with enhanced resources, new and more innovative approaches will be developed to address these needs by the SBDC network. SBDCs have a proven track record of responding to crises: 9/11, hurricanes in the Gulf Coast and South, floods in the Midwest, and fires in California. We view this economic crisis similarly. As policymakers, you decide the priority of small business management assistance. SBDCs facilitate the access to capital, securing government contracts, and services to the underserved or minority community, the three major priorities of the national SBDC program. We propose to allocate 75 to 80% of all incremental funding to these urgent needs of the small business community. Madam Chair, you're acutely aware of the impact of the national SBDC program. A return on investment of over $2.26 for every federal dollar invested, over 73,000 jobs created last year, and a local leverage of federal dollars of 2 to 3 to 1 for every federal dollar. We appreciate the confidence that you showed in the SBDC program by indicating that $140 million in funding was appropriate for FY09. The approved appropriations level of $110 million, if Congress approves, will greatly aid in rebuilding our national capacity. A funding level corresponding to the current authorized level would allow SBDCs to increase the level and scope of assistance that we believe is required to meet the needs of small businesses during this critical economic crisis. This is an investment in the small businesses of the future. By expanding SBDC's network capacity, essential information, analysis, and decision-making tools will be more readily available to small businesses to improve survivability, efficiency, and growth. We are poised once again to rapidly respond in the economic crisis. I want to thank you for the opportunity to share our views and be happy to answer any questions.